Fadeaway World The NBA season is set to start, and even though teams' rosters may seem kind of complete at this point, with the preseason just about to get started, teams will definitely make some necessary adjustments to face this upcoming campaign. Basketball is all about developing chemistry, building a squad whose personnel could really work together, and planning ahead for the future. So obviously there are players that can get left behind in renewal processes, or that just doesn't fit as expected. So, over this upcoming week, it's pretty likely that we see even more moves taking place ahead of the next campaign, with players switching cities and jerseys, and either increasing their playing time and chances to contend, or just taking a step aside to let youngsters thrive. Today, we're going to let you know about 5 guys that are most likely to start the season elsewhere, so buckle up and enjoy. Point 5. Anthony Carmelo has long time been on the trade block by a New York Knicks team that has absolutely no clue of what's doing, and that is set to tank from day one to get another top 5 prospect to pair alongside Kristaps Porzingis, Frank Ntilikina and Willy Hernangomez. So, Carmelo is set to waive his no-trade clause to play alongside his longtime buddy Chris Paul and James Harden in Houston in exchange for Ryan Anderson and picks, but they're going to need a third team to get this deal done. Mandatory credit Trevor Riskowski, who said Today Sports that Young looked like a very solid signing at the start of the past season with the Indiana Pacers set to have a very good year with Paul George, Jeff Teague and Miles Turner locking the middle. Needless to say, that didn't fare very well, and with no other veteran on the team, Young needs to go elsewhere to try and help a contender, while the Pacers get a young talent and let Domantas Sabonis blossom as their starting PF. Mandatory credit Raj Matas at Today Sports. After a couple of seasons, it's pretty safe to say that Reggie Jackson became a major flop, and he's nowhere near what was expected out of him coming to the Detroit Pistons after a minor run with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Van Gundy just doesn't trust the injury-prone big-mouthed youngster, and he didn't hesitate to send him to the doghouse after the All-Star break. So, with the Pistons looking to tank and SVG's desire to get picks, Jackson could be on his way out. Credit USA Tadic Warren is one of the Phoenix Suns' odd man out now, as he's a very interesting prospect that could really help a contender off the bench, but that's not going to get much time with newcomer Josh Jackson now in time. Warren would be a very interesting trade asset for the Suns, and with the team also looking to deal Eric Bledsoe, expect them to pair both to make a more appealing deal on their way to more picks or youngsters. Read more predicting the NBA's top 5 best players in 202,515 impossible challenges for NBA stars. Top 10 craziest NBA team records. Mandatory credit Bill Streicher at Today Sports. Jared Bayless isn't nearly as good as he once was when he first entered the league, and it's not like he was quite good at the time also, so the Philadelphia 76ers have absolutely no interest in playing the veteran point guard. Besides, with TJ McConnell, Markelle Fultz and even Ben Simmons in town, there won't be many touches on offense for the injury-prone tweener, so expect him to deal him in exchange for pretty much nothing.